Fubo fried rice.
Fubo fried rice, limited to 10 servings, until sold out.
Don't push. I was here first.
I'll pay 100,000. Let me stand at the front.
Who needs your paltry sum? I've been queuing for over an hour. Move aside. Stop pushing. Line up.
I'm the youngest. Everyone listen to me, don't push.
The heat is just right. The eggs are oily but not greasy. It's so delicious. In my entire life, I've never eaten such delicious fried rice.
Just for show. Can she even flip the walk?
Gu Huayan, CEO of Gu Group. Anorexic for so many years. I actually have an appetite now. Stop the car and go take a look.
The last serving, done. Brother, here's your fried rice.
Fubo. What do you want to eat later?
Fubo wants daddy. Without daddy, I can't eat.
Fubo is growing up day by day. Her obsession with daddy is getting deeper and deeper.
Daddy!
What did she call you?
Mommy, I want this handsome daddy.
Mother, I don't know her.
Children's words are innocent.
Mommy, you said it, that I should fight for what I want.
You're so small yet so ambitious. My son is, after all, the CEO of Gu Group. Worth hundreds of billions.
What's wrong with hundreds of billions? Fubo also has 100 million.
Fubo, mommy told you many times already. Money in Monopoly isn't real money.
We want a serving of fried rice too.
It's all sold out today. Please come back tomorrow.
How much is one serving? I can pay 10 times the price.
388 per serving. Handsome uncle.
Is your fried rice made of gold? So expensive.
Country bumpkin. As long as my son is willing to eat it, I'll buy it even for 38,000.
Grandma, money is merely an external position.
Fubo, pack up the stall.
Do you know who we are? You actually won't sell to us?
Limited to 10 servings daily. Until sold out. Let's go.
This lousy stall is just putting on airs?
Don't you think? This mother and daughter are actually not simple? When did you come up?
Daddy, don't you want to eat Fubo fried rice? Fubo will make it for you.
You're quite good at giving yourself a second chance at life. You like me so much.
Fubo, where are you?
Fubo came to find Daddy.
Fubo, come down.
I won't come down.
Come down.
Mommy, you can't break up a loving couple.
You be good. I'll come buy your egg fried rice again tomorrow.
Really? Pinky promise. Pinky promise. Hang for 100 years. No changing your mind. Whoever breaks it is a kitten.
Wide. So close with Fubo.
Sorry for the trouble.
Did Fubo just now have a jade pendant on her?
Didn't see it. What jade pendant?
The person I've always been looking for is the one who possesses this jade pendant's other half.
This is my family's ancestral jade pendant. From now on, this is yours. I hope you can find me.
CEO Gu, could it be that the woman from 7 years ago is Fubo's mother?
Impossible. Then wouldn't that mean Fubo is your biological daughter? My biological granddaughter.
The second day.
Go.
These are all my people. Hurry up and fry it. We're waiting to eat.
Here with us. Whoever eats queues up themselves.
No cheating, no money power allowed.
Mother. If you do this, making such a big show of it, it really affects their business.
Dad, you're here. We juniors are simply more sensible than you elders. Grandma, you should learn.
Retreat, all of you.
Yes.
Wait. Look. Can we still get our turn now?
Ziwu. Did you bring cash? There's no rule that a small stall can't scatter money, right?
Understood, CEO Gu.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Why are you just standing there? Pick up the money.
Mommy, I seem to have felt a tiny bit of shock.
First place. Second place. Third place.
Wait a moment. Fubao. How old is she?
6 years old. What's wrong?
The age is just right.
If Fubao is my granddaughter, it's not unacceptable.
Mommy, the way she's looking at me is like a wolf and a tiger. So scary.
It's 7 o'clock. It's about to begin. Fubo Fried Rice is officially open for business.
Turns out watching someone cook is also a kind of enjoyment. Just smelling the aroma is enough. The aroma is overwhelming.
The spot is over there.
This is for Dad. Dad, I secretly added an extra egg for you.
Eating right by the roadside? With everyone watching. How embarrassing for my son.
CEO Gu has had anorexia for so many years, I wonder how many bites he can eat.
Is it not delicious? Don't think that just because you look a bit cute, we can just settle.
Madam. 8. President Gu ate again.
What?
Rich but not greasy. With a rich texture. Such a simple egg fried rice is actually so delicious.
Quick. Let me try some too.
Mother. Fubo's egg fried rice is indeed very surprising.
It's been so many years. The first time I've seen you have such a good appetite. Don't eat anymore. Give it to my son.
President Gu.
I indeed can eat another portion.
How about we get another bowl?
Limited to 10 portions. Do you think now there are any left?
Dear audience, good evening everyone. Recently, a small stall has become incredibly popular. It is said that their prices are extremely expensive. What is the reason? I will take everyone to find out.
Jiangcheng TV station.
President of Gu Group. Gu Haiyan.
Guo Yukin, boss of Shiwei Tower.
Su Ran. You're actually still alive.
Cooking secrets, Su family street food.
Despicable.
I've liked you for so many years, and you dare to get pregnant with someone else's child.
You drugged me. That's why I was with a stranger.
In short, you are already defiled. Your Su family's ancestral recipes and Shiwei Tower are all mine. I'm going to throw you into the river right now to thoroughly wash your filthy body.
No.
Your whole family will die by my hand. Su Ran. In this lifetime, you'll never rise again.
Who are they? Cutting in line. Guo Yukin, the largest catering enterprise in the country, the owner of Shiwei Tower, the consecutive champion of the God of Cookery competition, the God of Cookery who has been champion for 5 years. Guo Yukin.
Guo Yukin.
Mommy, who is he?
Even I don't know. You opened a shop here.
Uncle, you have so many knives hanging on you. Aren't they heavy?
Every time God of Cookery Guo defeats a world-class master, he receives a cleaver from them. What you see here is just the tip of the iceberg.
Cooking? Uncle can teach you too. The prerequisite is, you must leave your useless mother and acknowledge me as your father.
In terms of cooking skills, I can't be your master. You have to call my mommy, Grand Madam.
Alright, since you don't know what's good for you, don't blame me for bullying you, mother and daughter.
What do you want to do?
Everyone, why not try our Shiwei Tower's egg fried rice?
I've had it once before. It's truly delicious. This is Shiwei Tower, the restaurant with the best reputation nationwide.
How ridiculous.
The
And the
film
God
was
of Cookery, no
translated
less.
and
Stealing business.
narrated by
Stealing it
M.
right
Media.
at someone else's doorstep.
Stealing someone's business is like killing their parents. You big villain.
I should be the one saying that. Your stall, set up less than 100 meters from my Shiwei Tower, and your price is deliberately 1 yuan higher than mine. Where do you get the confidence to compete with a chef who has been cooking for over 10 years?
Then let's compete. Only then will you be convinced.
How confident? Alright. I was waiting for you to say that. Why does it still smell like chicken droppings? Using such cheap and trashy eggs. How can you win against me?
The quality of ingredients. determines the egg fried rice's flavor ceiling.
The eggs we use at Shui Tower are all imported, farm-raised, sterile eggs. And the rice is high quality, imported fresh rice.
Elder Cheng, Fubao's egg fried rice is indeed surprisingly good. Why don't you taste it first before making a decision?
Fubao fried rice.
Mommy, it's done.
Our Shui Tower's egg fried rice, every single portion, is truly unique. Do you see? The difference is immediately clear. Your family heirloom jade pendant. It will be mine soon. Your ancestors, underground, must be fuming with anger, right?
Since you care so much about them, why don't you go down and join them? Elder Cheng should try mine now.
Judging by its appearance, I'd still prefer to taste Shui Towers first. Excellent
The
in
film
color,
was
aroma, and
translated
taste.
and narrated
The
by
rice has a
M
full
Media.
texture, with a long-lasting aftertaste, as expected of Shui Tower. Little one, just admit defeat.
See? I told you so long ago. The difference is immediately clear. If you two admit defeat now, I might still give you this ancestral jade pendant and leave a string on it. You can take this string and slowly pass it down.
Mommy, I won't give up.
Don't worry. Fubao won't lose.
With my relationship with Elder Cheng of so many years, he will definitely side with me.
To give you the dignity of admitting defeat. This old man won't because you're young. Go easy on you. Why aren't you speaking?
Is it delicious or not?
Does that even need to be said? It must be terrible. Impossible to swallow. You two, mother and daughter, hurry up and kneel for mercy now. Otherwise, I'll take your ancestral jade pendant and throw it into the cesspit.
No, no, no. Every single grain of rice is coated with the fragrance of egg. The egg is fragrant but not fishy. And the rice is oily but not greasy. Every chew is a taste bud's ultimate delight. Little one, how did you make such delicious egg fried rice?
I just made it casually.
You scared me. I knew it. My son, who has anorexia, ate 2 bowls. How could he possibly lose?
No, 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 you must have some secret. My goodness. Teach me.
Seeing the customers eat the fried rice with satisfaction on their faces, Fubo feels that cooking is very fulfilling.
Fubao, at such a young age, actually possesses such a high level of understanding.
The rice is overnight rice. The eggs are
film was
free-range eggs,
translated
stir-fried
and
repeatedly,
narrated by
constantly
M
tossed.
Media.
It would be strange if it wasn't delicious.
I can't believe I actually believed what she said. Elder Cheng wouldn't think she's being pretentious, would he?
These words of yours have touched my heart. The greatest truth is the simplest. To remove the false and retain the true. You, little girl, you're not simple.
Delicious food is everywhere. Only with heart does it feel unique.
Even a shipping container can't hold as much as you. You can fool Elder Cheng, but you can't fool me.
Elder Cheng, announce the results.
I announce, Fubo fried rice wins. What? This child actually won.
A street stall actually won against Shui Tower. So incredible.
Cheng Qingyun, you don't even give face to me, the god of cookery. Are you going to turn against me, or be my enemy?
Are you getting angry out of shame? Could it be that you can't afford to lose?
As the god of cookery, is this all your vision? Truly laughable.
Besides this, I also want to announce another matter. I have a God of Cookery competition participation slot. I've decided to give this slot to Su Fubo.
Thank you, Elder Cheng.
Absolutely not. She doesn't have the qualifications to participate. The God of Cookery competition, besides stir frying, also includes pan frying, deep frying, cooking, steaming, and roasting. Various cooking techniques. She only knows how to make egg fried rice. By what right can she participate?
Whether they have the qualifications or not, I decide.
Fubo. As your reward for winning this competition, Uncle will open a restaurant for you, right?
This won't do.
Don't be so polite. You also don't want Fubo to set up a stall every day, exposed to wind and sun, right?
Yes. Just agree to him. Just cook more for him normally. Just don't let him starve to death.
If I had known earlier, this egg fried rice, I should have stir fried it myself. You all just wait and see.
Wait. You lost this competition.
You were just lucky. Next time, I will definitely make you all, these two bad people, utterly disgraced.
Her meaning is, for you to keep your promise. To close Shiwei Tower on this street.
Close Shiwei Tower?
Lost your memory already? Middle-aged dementia.
You just wait.
If you don't close it, I will use my own method to help you close it.
Mommy, this is what it feels like when there's a man supporting you.
You three, as a family, are really quite cozy.
We are not a family of 3.
Mommy, you're shy?
Could it be that Fubo is my daughter?
She really dares to come. She's not even as tall as the stove, but her ambition is higher than the sky.
A mere unpresentable street vendor. In a moment, she'd be utterly defeated and leave.
You are that little girl participating in the competition? I think she's a nobody.
I think the one who's a nobody is you, right? If you bully a child like this, Goo Groups, Goo Hwan, pleased to meet you.
So it turns out there's the Goo Groups, President Goo supporting you.
We are here today to compete in cooking skills, not capital. Su Ran, don't think that. Just because you've latched onto a powerful patron, you'll be protected for life.
Who said I can always protect her, regardless of the competition's outcome? Shiwei Tower. I will acquire it.
Daddy, you're so handsome.
Just you bunch of people. Still want to ruin my plans?
Everyone, are you ready? Next, I will introduce to everyone the rules of this competition. The God of Cookery competition is divided into 2 rounds. It will adopt a drawing system with one-on-one duels. Finally, the 2 winners will advance to the next round of the finals. I came this time precisely to defeat you. Those 2 are not even worth my attention.
Overestimating your own abilities. You've lost to me more than once or twice.
You.
Don't try to snatch it from me. I'm the one who wants to defeat this big bad guy.
What do you mean?
That depends on whether you have this ability. Today's competition is filled with masters. I don't need to personally make a move. They can also easily eliminate you.
Now, the drawing begins. Those with the same number are in the same group.
Mommy, I want to draw with Guo Yuchen. I want to defeat Guo Yuchen.
Fubo. How are you more competitive than Mommy?
What Mommy wants to do is what I want to do.
I'm 1.
Mommy, I drew number 2. Who am I grouped with?
Right from the start, he actually went up. Guo Yuchen, you are wasting time. I've been in seclusion for 3 years and created a unique dish. It seems there's no need for this round to bring it out.
I don't even want to compete with you.
Master Shu, you still shouldn't underestimate your opponent. You might lose more than you gain.
It's not your place to remind me. You should worry about yourself. Everyone, for the first round of the competition, the matches are Feng Chunhua versus Guo Yuchen, Su Fubo versus Su Feng. Without a doubt, the final will definitely be Zhu Feng versus Guo Yuchen.
This is also what everyone is most looking forward to. An exciting showdown. As for the remaining 2, they're just making up the numbers. I'm curious though, what kind of dish that little one can make?
For this competition, contestants must provide their own ingredients. There are no restrictions on the dishes. I announce, the competition is officially starting.
Nervous?
Not nervous.
Then can you tell me? Between you and Guo Yukin, is there some grouch?
Have you ever lost the most important person in this world?
My dad. He passed away from cancer 10 years ago.
I also lost my father, but he didn't die from a natural disaster, nor from illness.
Then what was it?
Guo Yukin poisoned him. He died by murder. Dad. What's wrong with you?
He is beyond saving.
What did you do?
I merely, in his daily diet, added chronic poison. It's been a year, it just so happens. It's time for it to take effect.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Dad,
I treated you well, adopted you, and took you as my last disciple. It's been 20 years. You actually came to take my life.
If you want to blame someone, you can only blame your daughter. If she had followed me, I could have, naturally, taken over your Su family. But she was blind, ignoring a man like me and not wanting me, and instead slept with some wild man outside.
Ran.
Dad,
It has nothing to do with you. It's all this beast's. Excuse, ungrateful wretch. Ungrateful.
Dad,
These past years, I have secretly took over Shui Tower. Once you die, I'll be able to legitimately and justifiably take over Shui Tower.
Ran. Shui Tower is our Su family's 300-year ancestral legacy.
Dad, Ran, we'll take back Shiwei Tower. Don't go, you can't go. Don't go. Dad,
Still want to get back Shui Tower. In this lifetime, you won't have a chance to recover. Take her away.
Dad. Today, I will take back everything that belongs to my Su family.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have.
CEO Gu, during this time, thank you for your care for me and Fubo. Actually, during this time, I was very happy.
If you are, because of me, I will always protect you and your daughter.
First to face off are Fang Chunhua against Guo Yuchen. May I ask you what the first dish you are making is? What I'm making today is 3 delicacies, deboned fish. What? 3 delicacies, deboned fish.
This dish, does it have any special techniques?
3 delicacies deboned fish. Involves deboning the entire fish, and then stuffing it with a 3 delicacy filling. The difficulty lies in the deboning, which severely tests the chef's knife skills.
No wonder I heard Masterful is best at his knife skills.
This is a complete fish skeleton.
And the fish body is also perfectly intact. Moreover, this took less than 10 seconds. Master Feng's knife skills are second to none. No one dares to claim first place.
Will Guo Yukin lose?
Although I don't want to admit it, he indeed has some skills. After all, he learned from our Su family.
The Su family is.
My father is Yu Wei. If he was still alive, he would be the well-deserved #1 in the culinary world.
What? You are the daughter of the god of cookery.
Master Guo is actually using a kitchen knife to carve ice. Carving ice with a kitchen knife. I'm seeing this for the first time.
It's truly eye-opening. However, Guo Yukin's, that kitchen knife, seems to be the #1 famous knife under heaven, the White Crane Blade.
Right.
The White Crane Blade, irresistible and unstoppable. Though your knife skills are good, you don't have a good knife to give you an edge.
That is my father's beloved knife, made with a special technique. It can, to the greatest extent possible, improve a chef's knife skills.
No wonder his ice carving skills are like carving tofu, smooth and effortless. In that case, Isn't he cheating?
The god of cookery competition has no uniform requirements for kitchenware. Therefore, all the renowned masters will prepare the best and most convenient kitchenware. Fubo, have you decided what dish you're going to make?
Fubo hasn't decided
The
yet.
film was
I was watching you
translated
too.
and
Whisper.
narrated by
It's
M
so
Media.
sweet.
If it weren't for the white crane blades enhancement with your knife skills, you couldn't possibly beat me.
Even if your knife skills are better than mine, even if we concede that point, the taste of your dish is still far inferior to mine.
Quite intense.
Sweet and sour snow lotus flower.
Imperial cuisine restaurants.
Mission accomplished.
3 delicacies. Boneless fish.
3 delicacies deboned fish.
Here I come. This fish meat is tender, and the lamb inside is incredibly delicious. This fish and lamb, when these two characters are put together, they form the character Sean, meaning fresh. Excellent.
Mommy, I've thought of what to make.
Chilling winds and cold air, intoxicated by ice and frost, pure as ice, flawless as jade, snow lotus flower. This sweet and sour snow lotus flower has an excellent presentation. Sour, salty, the ratio is just right. Not a single flaw can be found. It is truly a top-grade delicacy. Eating this, the internal organs all feel refreshed and cool. It's like the Tianshan snow lotus. Equally nourishing. Excellent dish. In the end, I have lost again too. Guo Yuchen. 5 judges. How is the taste? It's time to announce the results, isn't it? No need to discuss. I already know the outcome.
This is what a champion should be like. Next. It's your turn.
Fubo, you just said what dish you wanted to make.
I want to make the same dish as
Film
him.
was
Sweet and
translated
sour snow
and
lotus
narrated
flower.
by M Media.
This dish, the biggest challenge, is the ice mountain. The ice mountain is very difficult to carve.
The judges just now tasted this dish. Making this dish will be very disadvantageous for you.
Guo Yuchen has set a high standard. For the judges' palates, will only be more discerning.
She, knowing she can't win, so she wants to find a topic to gain attention for herself.
Courting death. If you play like this, you might as well just surrender directly.
Why can't he do it? But I can't.
With just this ordinary kitchen knife of yours, I'm afraid your knife will break after 2 taps on the ice. Will break.
An incompetent person has many tools, but I'm not an incompetent person. Next, I will open your eyes.
She actually used such an ordinary knife to carve ice.
Even the god of cookery uses the white crane blade, a famous blade like that, to accomplish this.
Sweet and sour snow lotus flower. I should have prepared a good knife from a master craftsman in advance. It was mine. Insufficient preparation.
Compared to this, I'm more curious about Fubo's competitive personality. Who did she inherit it from? Am I competitive?
You are calm and composed. Like a chrysanthemum.
It seems she inherited it from her father. I shouldn't have been.
So competitive back then may not necessarily be a bad thing. Perhaps Fubo's father is a very ambitious and motivated good man.
Are they here to watch Fubo's competition or to flirt?
This, she actually managed to do it. No. She merely has good knife skills. Master Zhu, do you feel the pressure intensifying? Who knows if she's all show and no substance? We are competing on taste. I'm proficient in the 8 great cuisines. Then, Master Zhu, what dish will you be making? Dragon soaring across the 4 seas. Master Zhu is actually making the signature dish of Imperial Cuisine restaurant, Dragon soaring across the 4 seas. If it weren't for respecting the competition, I would have just stir-fried a plate of shredded potatoes to win against her. Master Zhu's signature dish, Dragon soaring across the 4 seas. Are you still going to make Master Gu's sweet and sour snow lotus flower?
Not only will I make it, I will also improve and upgrade it.
I'd like to see. What else you can do? Improve and upgrade?
What is she pouring on top of that? This sweet and sour snow lotus flower is exquisite because of its refreshing taste. One absolutely cannot innovate carelessly.
Even a slight mistake will affect the taste. Fubo doing this is truly too risky.
This aspect, she probably inherited it from her father.
Don't mention the child's father. The more I analyze it now, the more I feel he's not a good person.
This dragon soaring across the 4 seas, its aroma is truly captivating. I've heard that this sauce is Zhu Feng's exclusive recipe. As expected of the Imperial Cuisine restaurant's signature dish, this shrimp meat, crispy on the outside and tender on the inside, is incredibly delicious. The rich aroma of the sauce and the sweet fragrance of the lobster is simply a perfect fusion. Anyone who has tasted my dragon soaring across the 4 seas cannot help but find it exquisitely delicious. Let's see what you have to compare with mine.
Don't laugh. Soon, you won't be able to laugh anymore. Judges, it's time to taste Fubo's dish.
I think there's no need to taste it, is there? God of Cookery Goose sweet and sour snow lotus flower. We've already tasted yours. I really can't get interested in it.
Fubo made improvements and innovations based on Guo Yukin's dish.
What improvements? What innovations? Her plating and presentation are exactly the same as God of Cookery Goose. God of Cookery Guo has already reached the pinnacle of this dish, comparing it to his perfect score. Even if you get 90 points, in our eyes, it's only 70 points. Elder Cheng, there's no need to compare, is there? Just announce the results directly.
In such an important competition, you judges, relying only on intuitive judgment, without even tasting it, how can you convince the public?
The God of Cookery competition must be fair and just. Not even a hint of bias should be present. See, I told you, there's absolutely no need to taste it.
Elder Cheng, your favoritism towards Su Fubo isn't just once or twice. Now you should finally tell the truth, shouldn't you? Improvements and upgrades? With your current skill level, it can only be called a superfluous act, bringing trouble upon yourself.
No.
The
Fubo's
film was
innovation
translated
is
and
very successful.
narrated by M Media.
You actually said she, a 6-year-old child, can actually make successful improvements.
Cheng Qingyun, your favoritism, isn't it a bit too obvious?
So cold. Where is this? I'm so hungry. Are you by any chance the match selling little girl? So delicious. What will I do if I can't eat such delicious food in the future?
Auntie, why are you crying?
This taste. I've never tasted anything like it before, besides the original fragrance. This little girl. She also added a layer of Sweet and sour flavor. The taste is rich. What sauce did you finally drizzle on this dish?
Apple cider vinegar and lemon juice.
Fubo, on the basis of the traditional sweet and sour method, boldly incorporated the sourness of fruit. Sweet and sour snow lotus flower is a refreshing vegetarian dish which perfectly complements the fruity aroma.
Suddenly mentioning apple cider vinegar and lemon juice. My appetite suddenly returned.
Then, once Fubo wins the competition, I'll have her make you a huge table full of delicious food.
Then you can make it at my house. If you don't speak, that means you agree.
It's apple cider vinegar and lemon juice. No wonder the flavor lingers in the mouth. God of Cookery Goose Sweet and Sour Snow Lotus Flower is like that, isolated and independent. Tianshan Snow Lotus. To be admired from afar but not touched. But this dish has given the lotus flower life. Sweet and sour, with a balanced texture. I have never tasted such a refreshing flavor.
What does that mean? Could it be that?
Could it be that Su Fubo's dish is even better than Guo Yuchin's?
Guo Yakin is the god of cookery who has held the title for 5 consecutive terms. Su Fubao can pose such a great threat?
I still prefer Guo Yuchin's sweet and sour snow lotus flower. I like Fubo's dish. It's bold and innovative. This is a competition between me and Su Fubo. Why are you comparing Su Fubo to him? Comparing the same dish is inevitable. Su Fubo's innovation is very successful. Her improvements are very successful. Can it surpass my dragon soaring across the 4 seas? This vote I cast for Su Fubo. I also cast my vote for Su Fubo. Su Fubo, competing under the pressure of Guo Yuchin to compete again, has already raised the difficulty. Moreover, the quality of her dish is impeccable and truly surprising. So, Elder Cheng, your vote is, of course, it's also for Fubo. I'm very pleased that she can make such a significant breakthrough.
Fubao won.
Out of 5 contestants, 3 voted for Su Fubo. The other 2, I cast my vote for Su Fubo.
I also cast my vote for Su Fubao.
I announce, I refuse to accept this. She's just a 6-year-old child. Why should I accept it?
Again, always attacking Fubo's age. Fubo is young. It's not Fubo's fault.
I don't accept this. I haven't given my full effort yet. I painstakingly researched and developed my unique dish of 3 years. I haven't brought it out yet.
Who stopped you? Did they prevent you from giving your full effort?
I thought I could win against you this round. I just wanted to save my signature dish for the finals. To deal with Guo Yuchin.
Fubo's competition made someone cry from competing. Alright. Come again next year. Don't cry.
I announce the first round of the God of Cookery competition. Su Fubo versus Zhu Feng. Su Fubo wins. Great.
Great.
Mommy, kiss me.
Fubo is amazing.
Daddy, kiss me.
CEO Gu, you.
What's wrong?
Fubo knows. You all kissed here. That's equivalent too.
Where did you learn all this nonsense? Did you secretly watch idol dramas by yourself?
Fubao means that we had an indirect kiss.
This little bastard can actually be my opponent in the finals. Fortunately, this time I only used 70% of my strength.
The first match of the God of Cookery competition has come to an end. Everyone, please look forward to the finals in 1 week. Guo Yuchin versus Su Fubo.
Hello.
Mr. Gu. Fubo's and your paternity test results are out.
You said
Fubo is your biological daughter. I'll send the test report to you right now.
all right.
I really underestimated you. With this bastard.
Clean up your mouth. Don't forget, you are someone my dad, in the freezing cold, picked up. If we're talking about bastards, you're undoubtedly one.
As long as you withdraw from the God of Cookery competition, I can give the white crane blade to you.
Mommy, he's here to persuade us to withdraw from the competition.
One white crane blade is not enough to make me withdraw. Don't forget, what you owe my Sioux family is more than just one white crane blade.
You refuse the toast and prefer the penalty drink. Just say it. What exactly will it take for us to withdraw?
Withdrawing is absolutely impossible. In the finals, I will expose how you murdered my father and plotted to seize my Sioux family's property and make it public. I will ruin your reputation to comfort my father's spirit in heaven.
You don't know what's good for you. Guards! This little vixen, break her hand. Let's see how she competes then.
Run quickly. What are you doing?
Mommy, let me out. I want Mommy.
Do you really think you can act with impunity? If you dare touch Fubo, I'll fight you to the death.
This wretched life, if it weren't for Gu Huayan protecting you, I would have ended it long ago. Open the door for me.
You're dreaming.
Today, I'll let you know the consequences of opposing me.
What are you doing? Let go of me. Don't touch me. Let go of me. How dare you? What are you doing? Fubo.
Let her go.
Mommy, are you alright? Fubo was so scared.
I think you're tired of living. Aren't you?
No, Mr. Gu, I was just persuading them to withdraw from the competition. Don't bring shame upon yourselves.
They are my people. If you touch her, you touch me.
Mr. Gu, this rotten woman has long been outside, sleeping with other men, and even gave birth to this bastard. She doesn't even know who this bastard's father is. Why are you still protecting them?
Then let me tell you. I'm Fubao's father. Here's the paternity test. Who are you calling a bastard?
Gu Huayan is the man from 7 years ago. He is Fubao's father.
This is impossible. She's lying to you. That paternity test is fake.
You don't even know about paternity tests. How could it be faked? Even if we take 10,000 steps back, even if she isn't my biological daughter, I would still love them, mother and daughter, just the same.
By what right? By what right, Su Ran, you have such good fortune with Gu Huayan's protection?
I'm lucky. Because of you, you ungrateful wretch. My father died. My Sioux family is gone. I'm lucky.
If you had listened to me back then, your father wouldn't have died at all.
You ungrateful wretch. Now that things have come to this, you still shamelessly want to distort right and wrong, and blame all the mistakes on me.
Fine. You say I killed your father. Proof. Where's the proof? If you can't produce evidence, then you're slandering me.
You.
Do you think that just because you brought her to the finals, you can avenge your Sioux family? Everyone will only believe the champion. Your words, in their eyes, are just the losing sides. Slander and jealousy.
If you say one more word, do you believe me when I say, I'll make you never speak again?
Let's go.
Daddy, you really are my daddy, right?
Yes. We are related by blood.
Mommy, I told you so. He is my daddy. Now you believe it, right?
7 years ago.
7 years ago. Jinghuan Hotel. And this jade pendant.
Mommy, you're so oblivious. Daddy found us. You should give him kisses and hugs to reward him.
Ranran. All these years. I'm sorry. I was absent.
Can I watch next?
Fubo. I have something to say to you and your daddy. You go back and play by yourself first. No wonder you've always helped Fubo and me. So, you recognized us long ago.
Before, I didn't dare to acknowledge it. Now with the paternity test, you shouldn't be able to run away. Or are you saying you want to be like 7 years ago, leaving the jade pendant and trying to run?
Not anymore.
Yuchin, compete for God of Cookery. Yuchin,
The film was
Compete for
translated
God of Cookery.
and narrated by M.
Yuckin,
Media.
yuckin.
you can't even compare it to God of Cookery Goose. Fingernail. Just go home and take a good look in the mirror.
You think you can beat God of Cookery, Guo? Dream on.
Mommy, why do bad people have fans? Fubo doesn't.
Fubao's talent, unparalleled in the world. Fans cheering. Taste reigns supreme.
It's actress Lin Wei.
Mommy, I have fans too.
Fubao, you must win, today.
Miss Lin is supporting you, and also on all social platforms, sharing today's final match video. If nothing unexpected happens, hundreds of millions of people will be paying attention.
Hundreds of millions of people, so many people, want to meet Fubo.
I'm Fubao's father. On her behalf, I thank you for your support.
This is my biological father, my dearest, closest father.
CEO Gu, it seems no one cares that you are Fubo's father, right? Yuchin,
Compete for the God of Cookery.
Yuchin, compete for the God of Cookery. I'm an ultimate fan of you, Yuchin.
God of Cookery, Guo. What happened to your left hand?
It's nothing. It won't affect the match.
It must be Su Fubo and her group who did it.
They are relying on Gu Wan's backing and acting lawlessly? How despicable.
His hand was just to teach him a lesson. He bullied me and Mommy.
Are you admitting that God of Cookery Gu's hand was injured by you? Today's competition is paramount. How could you use such dirty tactics? Disqualify them. Withdraw from the competition.
Withdraw from the competition.
Be careful. Security. Get this person out of here.
God of Cookery Guo, I will always support you. Today's match, you must win. You must win.
CEO Gu, your power cannot suppress people.
If I really wanted to use power to suppress you, you might not have made it this far.
He tolerated you everywhere, just so Fubo could legitimately win against you.
Win against me? I'm the God of Cookery for 5 consecutive terms, and also Su Wei's only direct disciple. Even if my left hand is fractured, I can still win against her.
Guo Yuckin, his left hand is injured, yet he's still so confident.
It's undeniable that he has reason to be confident. After all, he is Su Wei's direct disciple.
Su Wei? I heard. He was an insurmountable peak in the culinary world. A genius seen once every 500 years.
Guo Yuchin has truly inherited Su Wei's teachings. Unless Su Wei were still alive. Otherwise, no one could possibly defeat him.
Su Wei's direct disciple is that confident. What if it's Su Wei's biological descendant?
Exactly.
How is that possible? Old Mr. Su Wei was gravely ill in bed 7 years ago and died of an incurable illness. I never heard he had any descendants.
You really dare to boast. To glorify oneself. But you can't bask in the glory of the dead.
Believe it or not.
Could it really be possible? How could an ordinary child know how to cook and even make it to the finals of the God of Cookery Championship?
If she is truly Su Wei, Mr. Su's granddaughter, it will shock the entire culinary world. Her future will undoubtedly be boundless.
You broke my hand, and stopping me from competing was bad enough. Now you actually want to implicate and exploit my master, Sue.
Implicate and exploit? It was you who murdered my father and plotted to seize my Su family's assets. The one who implicated and exploited my father was clearly you.
This is getting more and more ridiculous. They actually said God of Cookery Guo killed Su Wei.
Su Wei was God of Cookery Guo's master. He respected him the most.
I have always respected my master. What you said is simply impossible. Slander and defamation are against the law.
When you say this, don't you
film
feel
was
disgusted or
translated
guilty
and
as Su Wei's
narrated by
biological
media.
daughter? What reason do I have to slander you?
You say you are Mr. Su's daughter. Show us your birth certificate.
If you can't produce evidence, you're just slandering wildly. Don't blame me for calling the police to protect my legal rights.
This is my birth certificate. My father is the god of cookery, Su Wei.
A birth certificate? She really is Su Wei's daughter.
If she really is Su Wei's daughter, then what she says is very convincing.
It's just a birth certificate. With Gu Huayan's status, it would be easy to forge one.
Are you saying that the official seal on this certificate is fake?
Stop making trouble. Gu Huayan wields immense power. Your birth certificate is fake.
This is probably a business conspiracy. The mastermind behind this must be Gu Huayan.
Did you hear that? No one believes what you're saying? Watch your words and actions. Be careful. Don't get involved with CEO Gu.
I'm not afraid of being implicated by him. It's just that with his current status, everyone will probably believe him more.
Mommy, when I win, I'll get justice for you, right?
All right.
The competition is about to begin. We're not in a hurry right now. Let's go. The God of Cookery Championship.
Hello everyone. The atmosphere here is already full of gunpowder. It seems today's competition is more intense than any previous one. Will be even more exciting. Let's welcome the two contestants to the stage. You two, say hello. Do you have anything you'd like to say to each other?
You are young, but I won't go easy on you. I look forward to competing with you.
You bullied me and Mommy. You're bad. I don't shake hands with bad people.
If you act like this, the audience will only say you're ungrateful.
Let them curse. I like it when you hate me and can't do anything about it.
Fubo is amazing. She spoke my mind about haters.
God of Cookery Guo offered his hand, yet she was so ungrateful. How did her parents raise her?
So arrogant and disrespectful. Truly unlike Mr. Su's granddaughter.
Little Fubo, it's your turn. Do you have anything you'd like to say to your opponent?
Can I talk to my mommy?
This isn't an acceptance speech, you know. If it were an acceptance speech, that would be fine.
Then I have nothing to say. When I win, I'll talk to Mommy then.
Are you that confident you can win?
Ignorance is bliss, that's all.
Your culinary skills are all stolen from your grandfather. Clearly a thief, yet so confident.
Today is a special day. Does everyone know what day it is? As far as I know, today is Su Wei's 7th death anniversary. That's right, Su Wei was the God of Cookery Competitions, chief champion, and even more so, the God of Cookery Competitions, lifetime judge. His status was of pivotal importance.
Dad, 7 years later, Fubo is also standing on your most important stage. Back then, you died with grievances. Today, your daughter will surely let you rest in peace.
To commemorate Mr. Su, on the 7th anniversary of his passing, and to thank Mr. Su for his contributions to the competition and to Daxia's culinary arts, today's competition has a special rule.
Could it be related to my grandfather?
That's right, in previous competitions, there were no restrictions on dishes, no restrictions on time, and no restrictions on cooking methods. However, this time, both contestants must choose from Mr. Su's dishes.
They must choose from his cuisine. I'm his personal disciple, Su Fubo. I'm afraid you haven't even met Sue, have you?
Grandfather's dishes. I have also carefully studied them.
What outsiders can learn are merely superficial skills. There is also a cookbook called Sue Family Cookbook. It is broad and profound. That is where his essence lies.
Shameless scoundrel.
Did he steal the recipe again?
My Sue family has been imperial chefs since ancient times. Sue family's recipes have been passed down for 300 years. It records many recipes of lost famous dishes. It has never been passed on to outsiders.
Wouldn't Fubo be at a disadvantage then?
That cookbook, I've read it cover to cover since I was a child. From memory, I taught Fubo some. I just don't know how much she still remembers.
But you also know how to cook. Then why did you let Fubo participate, and not you? Cooking Secrets, Sue Family's Cookbook.
A misfortune to the family to have produced a scoundrel who betrays his master and ancestors.
Death is at hand, yet you refuse to yield even in death. Originally, if you had begged for mercy obediently, I could have given you a quick end. Since that is the case, the tasteless powder will slowly paralyze your sense of taste. I want you to, before you die, lose one more, most important thing.
Don't tell Fubo that I actually can't taste anything.
What did you say?
I can't taste anything. But every time Fubo cooks, I always say it's a peerless delicacy.
Then you must have sacrificed a lot for Fubo. You must be a very good mother.
Because Fubo is the most sensible child in the whole world.
I declare the competition officially open. Please proceed, both of you.
What kind of meat is all this?
Chicken, duck, goose, pigeons, quails. Is he going to make
The white crane blade again? The #1 knife in Daxia. His knife skills are better than last time. It seems his condition today is excellent. Look at the pattern on this knife. It looks like the flowing cloud blade.
the flowing cloud blade? Didn't it circulate abroad a long time ago? Where did Fubo get?
The flowing cloud blade back then was not inferior to the white crane blade. Dad spent 80 million to buy it back from abroad.
80 million?
I saw that an overseas auction house was selling it, so I bought it.
The market price of the white crane blade isn't even that expensive.
I can't help much, so, since I had the money, I bought it. I also bought you a diamond necklace.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
The legendary aerial slash. Aerial slash? This requires over 10 years of experience. At her age, to be able to perform it is just like Su Wei. She's a genius.
Go, Fubao. Go.
Go.
This is my granddaughter. My own granddaughter.
To actually know aerial slash. No matter how capable you are, the god of cookery can only be mine.
This top-tier stir-frying skill is simply superb. Knife skills only serve to add icing to the cake. The most important thing is still the stir-frying technique and the proportion of seasonings.
A true master does not show off their skills.
I've never seen anyone as arrogant as you. Your two tricks. Do they even have any skill?
Take a closer look at how Fubo is stir-frying.
This time, the god of cookery can only be me.
Bagwa. Bagwa stir fry.
Bagwa stir fry. This technique rotates like a Bagwa diagram. The ingredients tumble in the wok. Each flip and stir is just right. This is Mr. Su Wei's Bagwa stir fry. I heard that this Bagwa stir fry is one of Mr. Su's unique skills. Even Guo Yuchen didn't learn it.
Bagwa stir fry. Heats more evenly and won't damage the ingredient structure.
Guo Yuken. You don't know this move, do you?
That old man taught me back then. I tried so hard but couldn't learn it. Why can Su Fubo do it?
Fubo's grandfather is Su Wei. Now you should believe it, right?
Impossible. Even God of Cookery Guo said, you are trying to cling to Mr. Su. Is God of Cookery Guo lying?
You've hit the nail on the head. He really is lying.
You keep pressing this. What exactly is your intention? Even if you know Bagwa stir fry, aerial slash, you still can't beat Guo Yucken.
I cannot be disturbed by them. I cannot be fooled by Su Fubo's fake tricks. I'm the master's most valued and proudest disciple. I have consecutively held the title of God of Cookery for 5 years. I also have so many fans.
"100 birds paying homage to the phoenix."
The two contestants have unexpectedly and simultaneously made the same dish.
What kind of dish is this? I've never seen it before. The presentation is so unique.
I know, I've even had the privilege of tasting it. This is Elder Su's family heirloom dish. 100 birds paying homage to the phoenix.
Ranran, what is 100 birds paying homage to the phoenix?
100 birds paying homage to the phoenix is made by using the meat of chickens, ducks, geese, pigeons, quails, and other 9 types of birds. It's steamed, cooked, seasoned, then assembled together to form the shape of a phoenix.
This dish was originally created by Su Wei. The recipe has never been passed down outside the family. Where did Su Fubo learn this? Oh my god. Now, if you say Su Fubo is Su Wei's granddaughter, I believe it.
Besides this reason, there's no other explanation.
I accuse Su Fubo of copying my dish.
You stole my family's recipe. You plagiarized.
I think you're the one who copied.
No wonder you can make this dish. The lost 100 birds paying homage to the phoenix. I suggest directly disqualifying Su Fubo's competition qualification.
I could make this dish when I was 5. I did not copy.
Where's the evidence? What do you have to prove? That you didn't copy?
Fubo is short. Fubo can't see.
Indeed, from Fubo's line of sight, she couldn't see clearly at all. The opponent's cooking technique.
And you still have the nerve to say, our Fubo copied, shameless. Exactly. Really good at framing others.
It's not impossible. She could imitate it. Although you couldn't see the details of my cooking, you could guess the general steps.
You are truly talking absurdly. Everything is just your conjecture. I was observing just now. Su Fubo, during the cooking process, didn't even glance at you.
I admit I'm a small potato. Why are you bullying a small potato?
Ranran, I believe, with my genes, Fubao will grow up to definitely reach 1.8 meters.
You want a girl to grow to 1.8 meters? Is that a reasonable thing to say?
If Su Fubo learned on the spot and then performed, then this dish she made, 100 birds paying homage to the phoenix, would definitely be all show and no substance. The taste would certainly not be as good as yours.
Elder Cheng is right. We'll judge by the taste to evaluate whether it's plagiarism.
This is very fair to you. You have no objections, right?
I have no objections. However, if her taste is not as good as mine, then it proves she copied. Copying on the spot during the competition is a serious offense. I request to hold Su Fubo accountable and ban her from competition for life.
Don't go too far. Even if Fubo's dish doesn't taste as good as yours, it still doesn't prove she copied.
Don't stoop to his level.
It's fine. It's fine. Fubo is willing to agree to his terms. If the taste is not as good as his, Fubo will be banned for life.
Betting so big. Is Fubo being too impulsive?
What do you know? This is called confidence. With Fubo's strength, having this kind of confidence, isn't that perfectly normal?
You too should consider Fubo's long-term future.
Since you've already agreed, then put the dish up for the judges to taste. The 2 judges have all been bribed by me. I don't believe you can still win. Thank you both, esteemed judges, for gracing us with your presence.
What are you trying to do?
Of course, I want you to make money. All this money is yours, as long as it can be ensured that this competition is won by me.
Unacceptable. You are bribing the judges.
How can you call this a bribe? You secretly already spent millions to make me win. This is just my gratitude for the trust that the teachers have in me.
I'll try Fubo's first.
I'll also have a taste.
This taste. The blossoming of taste buds from the first bite. An ultimate enjoyment. My nasal cavity was also instantly opened 100-fold. With every breath, I feel as if I'm flying. Flying, flying. Countless birds sing in my ears, making me feel as if I'm in a bird's paradise. It makes me want to shout. It's too delicious. How is the taste? Can the judges give their comments? I can say with great responsibility that this dish of yours is neither fish nor fowl, merely superficial, and in fact, difficult to swallow. It's not even 1% as good as the original.
You knocked over my dish.
Such a terrible dish. What if it's knocked over? At worst, I'll say sorry to you.
He didn't do it on purpose. Besides, the other judge has already tasted it, hasn't he?
Teacher Joe and I have the same evaluation. Sufubao's dish, 100 birds paying homage to the phoenix, looks impressive. But in reality, it's just a messy stew.
How could this be?
It can't be such a coincidence. Wait for me.
Both judges are dissatisfied. What else do you have to say?
Impossible. He definitely deliberately knocked over the dish.
I admit, I knocked over your dish. But that won't change my opinion. This dish of yours is a complete failure.
Instead of complaining here, you should think of a way to remedy it. The competition only has 5 minutes left. This is too much bullying. This judge, I will definitely blacklist her in the future. Fubao, why don't you make another dish?
How is that possible? What dish can be made in 5 minutes?
How about this? You voluntarily concede, and I won't pursue your plagiarism.
You want Fubo to concede? Dream on. There are still 5 minutes left.
Fubo, go ahead and do it. Mother and Dad are here. We will definitely back you up and support you.
Mommy, I've thought it through. I want to make the world's most delicious dish.
5 minutes, and also make a dish that's the world's most delicious dish. I'm afraid you're so anxious that you've lost your mind.
Too much vinegar was poured. It's bitter and tastes terrible.
Mommy, have a taste. A handful of thin noodles. A bowl of broth. Plus pork lard and clear water. What else you family members learned as their first dish? Is this bowl of Yangtang noodles?
Mommy, don't you think it tastes bad?
How could that be? Everything you make is the world's most delicious.
She actually made Yonkin noodles. And she even made 6 bowls.
5 judges. Why make 6 bowls?
Yangchu noodles.
Mommy, when you were little, you grew up eating Grandpa's noodles. Now that Grandpa is no longer here, I will make it for you every day.
I didn't see wrong, did I? Her white hair turned black.
Magic. An illusion.
At this moment, I feel the child's love for their mother. It is great, simple and pure.
Guo Yukin, that year, my dad was in the icy, snowy wilderness and picked you up and brought you home. Do you still remember what he gave you to eat?
This bowl of noodles is so delicious.
From now on, just follow me. I won't let you go hungry again.
Esteemed judges, I request that you taste my 100 birds paying homage to the phoenix first.
Excellent. Truly worthy of being 100 birds paying homage to the phoenix. A divine grade dish. The fragrance lingers on the lips and teeth. The fusion of 9 kinds of meat. Superb skill. A truly unique taste. This dish, in my opinion, is almost a perfect score. If your 100 birds paying homage to the phoenix hadn't been knocked over, we could still compare them. But now, we'll have to rely on this bowl of noodles.
Youngchu noodles.
How did it make people cry? Does that even need asking? They cried because it was delicious.
Esteemed judges, why don't you say something? What is there to say? This is our taste from our memories, warmth, long-standing, the taste of childhood, the taste of home. So it turns out, this really is an emotional organ. It brought a sense of happiness through eating. The aroma of green onions, the aroma of soy sauce, the rich aroma of pork lard. The noodles are soft and tender, wrapped in the broth, entering the stomach, the internal organs. All feel comfortable and smooth.
Do you want to eat some too?
Just praising you. Didn't say you won.
I cast my vote for Fubo, the person who can make this bowl of noodles. I believe she can definitely do it well. 100 birds paying homage to the phoenix. Fubo's mother, after eating these noodles, her hair could actually turn from white to dark, youthful strands. Such skill is no longer that of a mortal. The god and god of cookery is fully demonstrated. Guo Yuchen, you are indeed excellent. But Fubo is a genius. If you don't believe, you can certainly come yourself and try it.
Master,
I think it's average.
My people have already found out. Guo Yukin bribed the two of you. Moreover, you are also suspected of manipulating a major gambling operation. Law enforcement officers are already on their way.
What? How is that possible?
Guo Yuki, what else do you have to say? That winter, you were 6 years old. A bowl of hot soup entered your stomach. You ate 3 bowls in a row. Father bathed you and cut your hair. You knelt down and performed the apprenticeship ceremony. Have you forgotten these things?
This is bad, CEO Guo. Gu Group has acquired Shui Tower. The other shareholders have all agreed.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
you want to snatch Shui Tower too? That person deserves to die. He is merely trying to raise a diligent and loyal dog to work for him, that's all.
How can you talk about my dad like that?
If he truly cared about me, why is the White Crane Blade and Shui Tower passed on to you instead of me?
Now that things have come to this, you are still stubbornly misguided. You bribed 2 judges, but still lost the competition. Don't you understand yet?
I've worked hard for so many years. But in the end, it's still no match for the inheritance of Bloodline. On what grounds?
Stop. Someone reported. Come with us.
Master, I actually always wanted to be your biological son.
You too. Come with us. God of Cookery Guo has fallen from grace.
I thought if I didn't follow the entertainment industry, everything would be fine. How come following a cook also led to a scandal?
So, Su Fubo is Su Wei's biological granddaughter.
Su Wei has an heir? One of the most touching news stories of the year.
The reservation queue for Fubo restaurant has already extended to next month. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Fubo the champion. Fubo the champion.
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 I announce this year's the champion of the God of Cookery competition, Su Fubo. Now, please welcome our champion, winner, Fubo, to the stage to receive the award.
I want to thank my parents. Without my parents, there would be no me. Mommy and Dad, can you two come up on stage? Is that right?
Of course they can.
Hurry up!
Shiwei Tower. I have already acquired it. I will give it to you as a betrothal gift. Shiwei Tower is back. As the champion of the Su family, it has returned. I have also returned. Ranran, will you marry me?
Marry him, marry him.
Marry him, marry him.
Yes.
Great.